Welcome to the Undiluted Corner, where truth is our refrain. Relationships, health, and wealth, we're breaking every chain. Grab a seat, join the talk. In this corner, we unite. The Undiluted Corner, where we shed the light in the Undiluted Corner. We explore the three relationships, health and wealth. Set the spirits free, tune and turn up. Let's embark on this ride, the Undiluted Corner, where perspectives coincide. From love to grace to health, we grace and wealth in every form. In the Undiluted Corner, authenticity is the norm. We'll laugh, we'll learn, we'll share it all. In this lively space, join the conversation. Let's make life's journey a thrilling chase. This is the Undiluted Corner. Raw truth, real conversations.
Welcome to the Undiluted Corner. This is our 7th episode. Your home for raw truth and real conversations.
Yes, I.
This is your host, Ali, as usual, alongside my erudite co-host, Andy.
Yes, I. Manners and honors.
What going on, my general?
There, like the mayor.
Your school, man. Have Irish mash pan table, do me G.
Yeah.
What going on with that?
We're up on a Father's Day topic, you know, so.
A Father's Day topic, so.
Who are going to drink it?
Plans today.
Yes, I.
I'm say with the water, you have to rehydrate yourself after.
Yeah, and the time hot, so you don't know where it go.
So, Andy,
yes, I.
Tonight we are going to deal with a serious topic, but before we even get to the topic, we have a guest to do, you know. Yes, man. Great man, Punisher. Punisher, what go on, my general?
Good to be here, my general.
Welcome, Sir Punisher.
Also, Andy, before we touch in on the topic, tell the people them where them can find the Undiluted Corner.
Yeah, man, guys. So you can take in this. All our videos are on YouTube at the Undiluted Corner. Please feel free to follow us on Instagram at _undiluted_corner. And also you can send us an email at the Undiluted Corner, the number 7 at gmail.com. That's the Undiluted Corner, the number 7 at gmail.com. Now on our YouTube channel, please like, share, subscribe, click the post notification. Yeah, just wait for that. Please click the post notification bell so every time we drop the video, them there your foot.
Yeah, man, and also, as I always reiterate throughout the episodes, we really implore you, encourage you to share, like, and comment on the content so that the algorithm can find it and share it with people who need the content as well.
Yeah, man.
You see me?
Soul food we are dealing with, yeah?
Soul food we are dealing with, you see me?
Yeah, man.
And a fast food junk.
Yeah.
So the topic, celebrating fathers.
Yes, I.
Yes, man. Father's Day soon forward.
Yeah.
And that's why we have Punisher there.
Yes, I.
Because Punisher is a man where they are and him passionate about him youth, them and thing.
Yeah, man.
You see me? So we are going to give him the platform. You see me? And we are going to run on with the question, them and thing.
Yes, I.
Yeah, man.
So we are kick it off that way, you know, Punisher. I mean, I think it's a very straightforward question still. But you don't know, in a today's society, not too straightforward again, you know? Everything have it kind of
everything diluted.
Everything diluted.
So we have to undilute it.
Yeah, so in your best words, my G, what's your best definition of a father?
A father is a good paternal role model for your child. A person who is responsible, accountable, who make themselves available, present, active in them child's life. That is my definition of a good father.
Yeah, you touch some serious words this.
Some serious words. So, mother want you start break it down like to be a responsible father. What that mean to you?
Well, you know, father would start from donating the sperm, where lead to conception and therefore birth.
Yeah.
But then after that, that's where the real responsibility starts, because as a father, whether it's a male or a female child, them look to you from a biological perspective. After conception, you know, subsequent birth, And most people, most men nowadays feel like say that enough. It's okay just to say you breed a woman. And then after that, them feel like the responsibility done or less than a really that's so the real responsibility begin. Because whether it's a
Start.
male
Yeah.
or a female child, them look to you as a role model. So a male child are gonna look to you as an example of what you are to be or want to be.
Yeah.
And a female I look for a certain level of security, protection. Will daddy protect me if push come to shove? That's the real responsibility start. And there are things where you can't account for financially. You can't just say, all right, it's enough to provide food and that is it. It's way more than that. And I think that's the way most fathers lacking in today's society.
Yeah. And I mean, I guess responsibility would have kind of lead us into the next keyword where you draw, which is accountability. Because I mean, you're not gonna necessarily want to be held accountable if you don't want to take on the responsibility.
True. Responsibility not start when the child come into play. It start from sexual intercourse with the mother. So you participate in this act more than likely voluntarily. And you know, sir, right? Like we say, we never use no protection. It was always a risk. So you know from day one, so there's a strong possibility, say, responsibility might come from this act. But all we want part are just pleasure. And then after that, start lapse.
Yeah. I see my boss. As you rightly said, the responsibility chip in from before him, from the youth in our thoughts. Because the mere fact say you go lay down with a woman without protection, and that's where the responsibility start from. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. I mean, solid definition, Punisher. And I mean, I guess because you give that definition, the question I probably have to be a little bit a trick question still, But how you da rate yourself as a father now, based on your definition out of 10? 10 being a super dad and number 1 being a sperm donor, you know what I mean?
Well, in all fairness, mother probably have to work with a 9. And
Nine.
the reason why I wouldn't say a perfect 10. When I have him, when I have full custody, you understand, them not live with me per se. And in order to be a super dad, it's best when you there, your foot. You understand?
Yeah.
Constant guidance. The 2-year thing, it kinda hinder you from being the father where you'd like to be. But other than that, are the only thing that will disqualify me from a 10.
Yeah, me like your confidence still, boss. I mean, to be honest, as a man, we know you personally still, me have to give you that still. You know what I mean? So we can attest to the 9. But I probably run it at 10 still because you can't necessarily beat down yourself for things when in your control. You know what I mean? But is a thing when we realize is that a lot of times if you really ask some of the father them, like, really rate yourself out of 10, a man probably have to think hard about it because him know what him really need to do, but him necessarily not do it. You know what I mean? Him not necessarily do what him need to do, but knowing what him to do, him know what him to do, but him just not do what him to do. You see me? So knowing is one, but doing is another.
Yeah, because as we said earlier, fatherhood is a constant responsibility. You're not getting a time off, you're not getting a day off from being a father. Once a child comes into play, you are going to be held accountable for that child from birth, right through. And if you take into consideration the future of that child, knowing very well, say, how that child contribute to society in the long run might very well boil down to how you bring up that child. Then you find, say, it's a whole different ball game. because
Solid, me
son,
general.
Solid point.
it's just a son to you now, but that son when grow up to be somebody, husband, somebody,
Yes.
boss,
Yes.
somebody,
Yes.
father
Yes.
too.
Yes, man.
So you have to be careful what kind of person you send out in a society.
It
And if you look
resonate.
at
It resonate with me, Punisher, man.
Joe, if you
But
really even look at society right now,
mhm.
most of what happen, most of the youths were involved in a illegal activity. Fatherless.
Yeah, man.
Mhm.
Yeah, man. Studies there if you back that to, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Funny enough,
definitely.
we did an episode, the episode before this one, where we had another special guest as well, Keenan, and Keenan touched on a point that a lot of when you look at the children even at school, where teachers have problems, behavioral problems with, when you really check the background, probably no father, no daddy. You know what I mean? So you find a lot of things, and what we find as well in the alley, a lot of the topics them we really touch on so far.
Yeah.
Majority of them go right back to the home, bro.
True.
Right back to the home. So you find say a lot of times again, and the first point, that's why I mean,
Family have to be the first institution of
yeah man,
socialization.
yeah man, yeah man, and that's why I stress.
And
Stress
sometimes
one.
there's an absence of family, or even if the family is there, it is dysfunctional.
Function exactly.
So dysfunction create dysfunction.
Yeah man. Which is why I ask Punisher in the first point, we just expound on responsibility, because responsibility is a very key point in raising the family.
I want to make a point and more and see if Punisher agree with me. As a man Punisher, we not have a youth yet and thing. Me believe say the first thing what me need to do for my youth when I come on earth yet is to ensure say me find somebody who have the capacity to be a good mother. Me know say it's gonna be a gamble, but in terms of certain values where you want your youth to have and all of that, me believe so the first step in being a good father is to give your youth a good mother. What your perspective on that?
Well, most certainly. Most certainly. One of the things that come with responsibility is respect. And
Yes.
in order for you to have the capacity to be a good leader or a good father in the home, you first have to have a female way. Respect you enough to allow you to play your role. And
Solid point, Punisher.
True.
Yeah,
yeah,
man, a solid point, rude boy. A point they make out of concrete. Yeah, tell you. Yes, I.
It's a platinum point, this one.
Solid point, brother.
yeah, but the facts. At this it really starts. You're up on the right track, because as long as you find somebody where willing to allow you to lead, then you can play your role and they will support you. So if the child misbehave and you say, hey, cut it, you don't want the mother go against where you say, especially in front of that child. So she have to
Yeah.
respect your opinion or your stance on whatever it may be.
Yeah, man. And even in a case like that now, where she may not necessarily agree, but it not have to deal in front of the youth. You know what I mean? That's something one you can sit down and say, boy, Punisher, boy, I don't like how you too rough him up still, you can consider dealing with it that way you are. You know what I mean? Yeah, she allow you to lead, but at the same time, she still want to put in fair input, which we always value them input still. You know what I mean? So as a leader, and we make the final decision, we still want at least hear what them have to say, because and all the time we have it right still, You see me? Which you want a woman where supportive enough where can say, boy, Ozzy, boy, we know I are the man and I are lead, but consider this and consider that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, man, definitely.
definitely, you want when you lay down certain rules, especially in the home, you don't want it to be a case where it look like from the child's perspective, It look like mommy and daddy don't know what them a do, cause mommy a say one thing and daddy a say another, and you know what I mean? You know, want confuse you.
Mm-hmm.
And it also effective because you don't want it come across as if the mother emasculate the man. So
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
you're rubbing my authority in front of the child because subconsciously that child will lose respect for you. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
man.
Yeah, man. And it rub, I guess it rub um each child differently, because again from the daughter's perspective, again emasculating the father, probably that are going at the daughter's subconscious to say, yo, probably a social deal with man. While at the same time, from the son perspective now, he must say, yo, I wonder if I saw man forget deal with, and you know what I mean? So it rub them differently, but the impact where it are left, it just as terrible on either side.
Definitely. And the saying is true. Children live what they learn.
Learn, yeah, man.
And if that are the example we are going to set, there's a almost guarantee that are what them are going to portray as them get older. That are what them are going to explore first. If them try it and it fail, then fine. But that are what them are
Yeah,
going to
but
attempt.
yeah, cause that them have at them disposal.
Straight.
Yeah, man.
So Punisher, celebrating fathers. Now, you the first when you realize, say you did go become a father, yeah? When
Yeah.
your lady come home and tell you, say, babe, me miss my period. See me and test do me, I go buy the test. And Ray, me don't know if she did go to the doctor, go take the test, or she just buy one of them tests they and work with, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And then you find out now, say she positive. What was your initial reaction?
Excited, man. Excited. More reason than one. Because
Yeah.
first, I'm going to be honest,
Mm-hmm.
you're glad to you come off of the girl in Chuck.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
That.
Shots fired. Why man I deal with me, someone?
Not in spite.
I was my remarks.
Yeah.
I tell you.
Yeah, man. And then, you know, me grew up in a two-parent home. I have both parents for the majority of my life. And I did always look forward to being a father. My father, when I go bash him, I'm not gonna say he was perfect, but for the most part, he was there. Not necessarily emotionally, but financially and some other alley. Not emotionally.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Is me I say Ali?
Emotionally.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but it always want to be a role model. I'm a pray for your son like me. I tell the morning, noon, and night.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of instill certain things in her. But no, it can be challenging. And I go dispute that. You have your challenges, but for the most part, me I tell you, say, it's a wonderful feeling. I don't worry too much about the responsibility at all. As a matter of fact, I grow up to love and appreciate my responsibility.
Responsibility.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. It's
Yeah.
a joy, man.
You understand, say, all right, me, I have to fend for me, but also for the child. I mean, I have to ensure, all right, I put the child first. And I don't want a dysfunctional family. I don't want a delinquent child. So I ensure from now I try to instill as much morals and principles and discipline in my child from now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because now at the time to start. You can't wait until them 10, 11, 12. You're in a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed. Agreed, my boss.
Yeah, so it's a joy for me, in all honesty.
All right, yeah, man. So, in terms of you being, me see you touch upon the point couple times, the role model. So, what are some of the things that you would have done now to say, all right, I want to be the role model for my child now? As a role model, what are some of the things you would do to be that role model? Because you talk about being responsible, talk about being accountable, but in terms of being role model, no. How you want your child to see you now? Yeah, man. More you extrapolate on that.
Well, firstly, I want, as a son, I want my son to see me as somebody respectable, somebody who love and appreciate women, somebody of good moral standing. Because, all right, Ken Bob would have probably know he used to gamble and all these things. And
Mm.
as you know, that I'm not something for brag or boast about.
Yeah, yeah. It is what it is, man.
It is what it is,
Yeah.
bro.
Me know want my son to grow up and I say me live a certain lifestyle. So I try my best for you towards it. Anything negative or immoral, demoralizing, I try to avoid. And by avoiding, I mean me don't portray that image. But that no means I'm not gonna expose them to it. Listen, this is a perfect example of what not to be.
To do. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can't hide certain things from them, but you have to make them know. Say this is something where a lot of people do, but in that no means say good.
Okay.
And you try to guide them. Yeah, it takes patience. It requires a whole heap of patience and dedication. As I tell you, you're not getting a day off, you're not getting a time off. Is that 24/7.
Yeah, man, your audio kind of go in and out. So, me don't know, but what again you say you not get no day off, you not get no time off?
Yeah, there's no day off or time off from being a
Ah,
parent.
yeah, man, you sound solid now. Mm.
Yeah, so you have to be there when duty calls, and you may love them to a certain extent where you like to spoil them, but there comes a time when you have to put on your foot,
Mhm.
discipline them, and hold it like a G. Watch them cry because it's not that you practice tough love, but especially having a son, you have to show him how to regulate him emotions because that's something
Mhm.
most of it as man can do. Any
Locking.
dog.
Yeah, yeah,
True,
yeah.
true.
Agreed.
Solid
So
point.
Agreed.
yeah, that is something
Yeah,
we
me
try
say,
to teach early.
yeah. You know, like punish a driver, a premix truck come on a podcast, you know, cause the man just a drop some solid point make out of concrete, you know, boss.
Yeah. Nah, tell him one. Nah, tell him one. Yeah.
Man, work with premix.
Are the facts say, only for
What's
you
the
to
point?
learn how to regulate them emotions, make them resort to certain crime and them thing there, you know, my boss.
Yeah, because
Certain
them have a father.
activities. Because they don't
Them
have a
not
father.
Which is precisely what we mentioned earlier. Say a lot of the things that we talk about go right back to the home. Majority of the problem then what we have in the society now go right back to the home. Sometimes you may have both parents, you know, but again, you may have a mother where she probably lacking certain things. You may have a father where lacking certain things. So even though both of them they in the household, it's still lacking.
true.
You see me,
And
Adili?
funny enough, you have some woman will gladly push you out of the home, because we live in a society where glorify single mothers, as if
Yeah,
True.
man. Yeah,
best
man.
thing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
It's a celebrated thing now, my boss.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, definitely.
And then now you find out, when you find out what going on in a Punisher is that you have a lot of career-driven women who would have delayed having a family until them reach the managerial position at 35, 36. And by them time them reach that stage there, them not really want a man, but them want a child.
True.
Yeah,
You understand? So them not necessarily want a home where them and a man have to work together, per se. But them
No.
want a child. So the only thing them care about, is the financial aspect where a man should provide. You understand? So
That
obviously
is
them
the
are going to look for a man where they can feed them level in terms of income. But them not care about the other part of it. So once them have the child, the man is no longer really needed
Yeah.
around emotionally and spiritually and every other alley. The only alley that what she consider around is what she consider about is the financial part of things.
true. True. But then, that I just in the initial stages, because you see as soon as pressure start reach her, she start program the child because the child are gonna realize it. There is no father present in my life. There is no active male role model. And then she feels safe and secure. Most of the time, what them do, ooh, you don't have no father. You don't have father no business with you.
Yeah.
Child grew up with a hatred for the father where never get a fair chance to be in the
Yeah,
child
yeah,
life.
yeah, yeah. Never get a fair trial.
All right, my
Yeah.
general. So the next thing I'm going to ask you now, parenting now in the age of social media. Yeah? I mean, you don't know all your, well, you never ever really know everything about your child and thing. Yeah?
True.
But at least there's a time when you could have known most of your child friends are perceived friends because them go the same school, maybe them growing at the same community and things, so you know certain things. Now in the age of social media, somebody can be a Hong Kong, somebody can be a Dubai. I tell your child some things through online gaming. I tell your child some things over Instagram or some other, TikTok. All of them something there. So I mean, what about parenting in the age of social media?
Well,
I,
physically
I, I,
speaking, right now, my only
you know all your youth them be, but how you plan to deal with some of them things there?
well, first of all, me only have WhatsApp and YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have no Instagram, no TikTok, no Snapchat, no other form of social media other than WhatsApp. You know, the most convenient method of communication right now for me.
Mm-hmm.
And YouTube give me access to podcasts like the Undiluted Corner. You understand? So
Which is right.
Salute.
can't go
Mm-hmm.
the but me, based on experience, ban it straight up. I don't
Yeah.
want my child, at least not anytime soon, to have access to social media because I see with social media I do to grown, educated adults right now. Because social media is a tool and is a tool being misused. Right now, if you check most adults, I'm not talking about those who use social media for business purposes. They talk about
Mm-hmm.
passive scroller. They just left on it, staring at the screen for the whole day,
Yeah.
busy doing nothing. If you look at social media to do to them as grown adults, just imagine what it do to a 5-year-old or a 6-year-old who don't really
Yeah,
understand
yeah.
much.
Yeah. And I really have much control either.
I don't really have much control. So
Mm.
social media now is a no-no. And I realize the society make it more and more convenient, therefore more and more difficult to avoid. But as a parent, as much as you can, I don't really believe in the YouTube kids or whatever. If you are present and you want to have them watch them, let me say, Cocomelon or something educational, ensure that you are present and you
Mm-hmm.
monitor the amount of time.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you can manage up to what is in your control, right? Because I
Yes.
mean, when them head off to school and their own friend, them I will get exposed to some things where you not go always did it, but back to a point where you mentioned earlier is that you have to just kind of set certain discipline and expose them to a level to know say, yo, watch out. This did it so everybody will do this, but you don't necessarily have to do it. And the reasons behind it. You know what I mean? So even when them get exposed
Definitely.
out of your purview, then them know say, all right, say, yeah man, Johnny has shown me this, but daddy they don't tell me say, yo, this is not really good for me, Ray. So him kind of have that discipline there from the home. You get me?
Definitely. Definitely.
Yes, I.
That's not something where a mother alone can do. You need
Yeah
both
man, yeah man.
parents into that.
Mm-hmm.
And funny that you said that in a Punisher because what we find as well is, and me have a little nephew, see him? Where when the man misbehave, brother, the woman them in the home can't talk to them man. No care much beating him get, no care what. But we just walk past man and me give them man there a look and them man they just everything done. We didn't even have to say nothing to him. Everything done.
You just look funny.
Yeah, me just give him a look and I call him name. Yo, Papi, what go on? And everything done. You get what I say? So
No,
even the discipline part, you find say, yeah, even though women, I go on for kind of play a part in that, but the fathers, them kind of have a stronger, I think them kind of have a stronger footing when it come on to instilling certain discipline and thing onto the child. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't say it's kinda, Definitely we have a more
Yes.
stronger footing.
Yeah.
Definitely. When we realize it not necessarily have to be the father, as you rightfully say, your nephew. And you don't have to talk to
Yeah.
be him shape up.
Yeah.
So
So it's any male figure, really. It's not necessarily in father, but any male figure.
yes, but it's better. It's much better if I the father.
Father. Got you.
All right, Zine.
Got you.
Zine Punisher, respect man. Boy, I drop some bars, me. I feel wonder if a Tupac in I'm prime. Or Slim Shady in the early 2000s there. Yeah, man, already 50 Cent Get You Try Die Trying album, boy, me. I tell you. Some solid bars here drop, Papa. So, yeah, man, so the next thing we want to ask you now, Undiluted is, yeah, I mean, you have a son and you have a daughter. Yeah, man, I mean, differences and similarities in terms of parenting both as a man. Or you go about it as a father?
Well, I think you have more similarities than difference. Because right across the board you need discipline. Right across the board you need empathy, you need sympathy, you need to be a counselor, you need to guide, all of that. But where the difference really come in, for the male child, you try to teach him to be more stoic, him have to be more firm, being industrious, or because you can have a boy picking a yard grow him like him a girl.
Yeah.
Outside in a dirt, him need for rough. And mother put that in the industrious category. Because if you leave them and watch them, I say you see them make the box truck, I say you see them make the hose wheel and all of them thing there.
Yes.
It shows them creativity and you have to allow boys to do that.
Yeah.
The female, traditionally, more domesticated, they're more responsible for the domestic aspect. So you're gonna spend a little bit more time with she. That's where the mother really come in mostly. So the father, you're gonna try to be a role model as to how a man supposed to treat a woman. She is supposed to have a good idea out there. That is supposed to show her love. So when she go out there, the little Ray can take her and spin her and twist her.
Yeah. She know what we expect.
She know what they expect. You understand? And you have to teach she to respect herself also. Because if she grew up lacking respect, you know how that go. So I think
Got
you'll be
you.
a little bit more delicate with the female than the male, even though you still have to show him love too. But more similarities than difference, in my point of view.
Differences. Yeah, man. Fair enough assessment, my G.
Solid, my general.
And I mean, if kind of piggyback on that question there as well. What you think would have been one a year? Because me know say raising children, well, me not gonna say no, say, cause me know, but based on what me see still, it don't look like raising kids are not easy. Zane, it take a whole leap. It look like it take a whole leap. So what would I want to understand from your side, Punisher? Give me one of your most challenging moments as a father and how you overcome that.
Well, one of the most challenging things for me sometimes I feel see my child or children cry. You understand? So
Yeah.
most time when I try to enforce discipline, them are go cry. Whether or not you beat them or whatever. They say, hey, none of this, none of that. The first instinct of a cry. And then crying sometimes play upon your emotion. You want to get soft, you want to go back, go hush them.
Yeah.
And it's very, difficult for wall out for no sir, right? What you know? Me I go leave you make you cry because me need you to learn a lesson. You do this, I may try to ensure say you don't do this again.
Again,
You
yeah.
do less. So I think that's one of my biggest challenge. Just watching them cry in a nice at all.
You overcome it as it, guys. Look like a something you
Well, I wouldn't say you really overcome it, because there are times when say you have to do what you have to do, and then you have a next time when it affect you, really.
Yeah.
But it's a
I guess that's
constant.
one of them things that where you can't necessarily do much more still because, as I say, I
Really and
just
true.
the emotional side will come with it. Where
Yeah.
sometimes you want you go feel that way, cause you don't necessarily
Yeah.
want to hurt them, but I just when necessary.
It's necessary. It's
Yeah,
necessary.
yeah.
And right now, me I go ask the converse. What you would say is the proudest thing for you so far as a father?
Seeing them smile. Seeing them smile. Knowing said that they put a smile on them face, especially because hey, sometimes you come home from work, you have the worst mentally, physically, hazing, yeah, stress
Yeah,
out. And as I step through them run, come grab on your foot, daddy, daddy.
yeah,
There's nothing in the world better than that. Believe me.
yeah. We can imagine who boy.
Yeah, man. Them just come ease the burden, ease the tension, and it's like you not even remember we're going to work today.
Yeah, yeah.
You just feel
And that's the thing too, bro. What we go through on a daily, brother. Boy, I know nothing easy, just that two man as man we not talk about it a lot, brother. But what we go through when we put on our clothes at morning time and step out at the door there, brother. Yo, we gonna face something a road more time, bro, where easy. So when you go home to something like that now where warm your heart, just kinda even remind you more times say, yo, Jano, it rough out there, but at them do it for. We can just imagine the joy where it brings to your belly bottom. You feel good, old boy.
definitely. Remember, traditionally, throughout history, the man go tile and labor, go hunt, whatever him do to provide. And
Yeah,
him come home clean clothes, him a cook meal, and the kids nice, ready and wait for them. Because as you rightfully say, we go out there go face on a daily basis. It's no easy road.
yeah,
So
man.
that is why it's important. Because you see, nowadays, especially, less and less people interested in having a family or having
Yeah,
True.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Funny that you say that, cause me now cut you still. Me cut him in all.
You
But
cut it.
we cut you still. Me see, me see I think push out pan I think I observer the other day. Or the gleaner, one of them.
Birth rate decline.
Yeah, the birth rate dropped
Fall below
significantly.
replacement level.
Yeah, yeah. So
Because the replacement level, so we have to use this also as a medium of educating people. So how the replacement level work is that once two people come together and have two or more children, they would have replaced themselves. But if Andy and the woman only have one child, you only replace one person. So what happened now is that a lot of countries, including Jamaica now, we're in at the stage now where fertility has declined. Them so they two is better than too many campaign work too good. Because now people have zero. You understand? So we fall below replacement levels here now.
yeah.
Family is not a priority to most for several reasons, which we can go upon in a different podcast. But yeah, man, facts here spit my boss.
Yeah. So, me sorry for cutting my boss. Me I will send some band-aid and purple dressing and them things there. But chuck on back on that point there, man.
Yeah, so while more and more people step away from the family, you find say crime rate increase, you find say depression increase, you find say mental health issues increase because
Yeah,
now we use technology to do everything. So we feel like say once we have internet and we battery charge, we don't need nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And what we are doing, we are turned to people from Japan and Hong Kong and Croatia for validation. It used to be
Sure.
face to face. Everything face to face.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
you don't have to do nothing. Social interaction right now, or meaningful social interaction, limited right now.
Yeah,
That's why a lot of people socially awkward. Because you take them in from them
Yes.
status, oh my.
Yeah,
But face to face, they express themselves.
different thing.
Mm-hmm.
And on social media, you get a different. Sometimes even the social media not even so social, but I mean, me just look past the social part and look on the media, cause I just with the media, you know. Yeah, so we don't even call it social media here. We just call it media right now. Cause they say them social on this, them will probably social on the social media, but when you see them in person, you know, so social still.
Yes, so you have a lot of people right now
Mm-hmm.
where surrounded by people, but them lonely. Them not have one true friend of them can relate to face to face. Them right now nobody don't even want to cry now unless them a cry on the media to get some.
For real, man.
You have an issue you have to
Yeah, you put it on your status. You not talk about it to nobody, you put it on your status. So my boss, we are get the wrap up signal here now, but we can't make a cut without leaving any advice for prospective fathers out there who are watch the podcast and for people like me and Andy.
You don't left me out, brother.
No, left you out. Me have come me there in a good company.
So at the night you know, say the girl in a nice up the girl in right there.
Oh, prospective father, very easy. I tell you. I think imagine a conduct. You know if I come out. Yeah, tell you.
Yeah, my general, shoot.
Well, so my advice to every prospective father out there, understand say it's going to be a challenge. Straight up. It comes with a lot of responsibility, but are probably one of the best choice you can ever make in your life. You know, your life become more meaningful when you have meaningful goals and seeing your child prosper or come up the way you would want them are probably one of the most meaningful goals you can set and achieve. And it's not that difficult to do either.
Yeah.
So the man them with the aisle.
Stop waste the aisle, my G.
Alright, my general. Positive note for end. Big up yourself, Punisher.
Punisher, it was a pleasure, brother.
Pleasure, my general.
Honors and honors, man.
Good to be here, man.
I just want to say bless up to all of the fathers them on Father's Day. Don't know say more while fathers not get the same level of appreciation. But the role of a father is very important. And I want to send a special shout out to fathers who would have mentored father children who are not biologically theirs. A lot of time, you know, a man is with a woman, but him not really appreciate the children who are not biologically his. So pick up on yourself and have a blessed Father's Day. Ali from the Undiluted Corner.
Yeah, man, greetings to the island, man. From one father to another, I just want big up every father out there right now to do the right thing. Yeah, man, keep up the good work because society need it, you know.
Yeah, I want to big up the fathers them, the fatherly figures them out there. Always show up, show support, and show love. No say you play a vital role in your child's life and in development. So always be present and always be active. Big up the Undiluted Corner. Big up.
Yes, man, big up to all our fathers, them, you know. Yeah, man, as I can see upon the work, they are putting the work to take care of the youth, though. Yeah, man, without the fathers, we would have a generation of people. Yeah, man, one on can't clap. So big up to all our fathers, them, man. Happy Father's Day. See him? Out.
Happy Father's Day to all of those men out there who are doing the right thing for their children. Big up to the stepfathers who are out there and with other people's children, but are doing the right thing by showing them love and nurturing and guiding them to be valuable citizens of this country. Happy Father's Day to you all.
Yeah, man, special greetings from the tables of the Undiluted Corner, you know. Yeah, man, sending special big ups to the fathers on the special day. You see me, I say, yeah, man, from your father, you play an active role in our youth life. You see me, whether it be biological, whether you just did it as an uncle, as a brother, as a stepfather. You see me, I say, you play an active role in our youth life. You provide some guidance, some, you know, protection, support. You build a relationship with the youth. We just want to say, yo, big up. You see me? I will soon. We value the same way. You see me, I say? Yeah, man. So, but the day, man, drink a juice, all a joy. Bless upon yourself.